Hey, what's going on? Do you want to remove price as an objection? Do you get that objection and you get stuck with how to handle it? My name is Catherine McReynolds. I am your fun, money, and skill coach, guys. I work with business owners, entrepreneurs, or people who want to become one, and my job is to help you grow your business online and create that lifestyle that you desire. So we're going to talk about removing price as an issue. And the very first thing that I want to start with is, are you convinced? Do you 100% believe in what you have to offer, or do you personally think it costs too much? That's going to be a big challenge if you do, because the number one person that we have to convince is you. So if we can convince you, then guess what? You can help convince other people. And I shouldn't use the word convince. You can help lead other people to the best decision that's for them, and to see if what you're offering would help give them the things that they desire to have in life. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about. Just a couple questions to how to have a consultant conversation with people and be able to help them. So number one, here's a couple things that you can ask. So just so I'm clear, Bob, are you saying you would like to do it, but you just don't have the money in the bank or on a credit card today? You notice how I got silent, right? When you ask a question, complete silence. Say nothing else, complete silence. Even if it's a minute of silence, even if it's 10 minutes of silence, say nothing until they answer. Hey, I totally get that, Bob, but setting price aside, would you want to do business with me? I totally get it, but would you want to do business with me? Again, silence. Wait for the answer, guys. When people don't answer right away, they're thinking. And if you talk, number one, you're being unprofessional. Number two, you're interrupting their train of thought. So here's another one that you can look at. Is it a cash flow issue or is it a budget issue? Is it a cash flow issue or is it a budget issue? Now, what's the difference? See, a cash flow issue means that you're not making enough money to have coming in to take care of a business expense. A budget issue, you make the money, you just don't know how to budget your money properly. So then that gives you the opportunity to be able to talk to them in different ways. So let's say they say it's a cash flow issue. So, hey, I completely understand that. How long has that been a challenge? What else has it stopped you from starting that you wanted to start? Now, you see, tonality makes a huge difference in how you ask these questions as well, because you want to ask them not in a condescending, like you broke kind of way. You want to ask them and be genuine to listen so that you can get a solution to help them. And if they say there is a budget issue, hey, you know what? I get it. I've been there before. Are you open to me helping you put together a budget and a plan so that you can make this happen? See how non-threatening and consulting that was. Here's another one. It's $500 to get started. How much do you currently have now? It's $1,000 to get started. How much do you currently have now? So if I can help you put together a game plan to come up with that money, would you want to get started with me? See, I want to know if you really want to work with me, because a lot of people will spend all this time trying to convince them, what do you mean you don't have any money? You know, why don't you have any money? You like being that way? Of course, who does? I always thought that was one of the dumbest questions to ask. Don't ask that question. Like, of course, no one does. They just don't have the means, or no one has had a consulting conversation with them to help them out. So stop trying to convince, start consulting. And then I just said it. If money was not an issue, would you want to work with me? I just want to know if money, let's set money aside. You can use that line all the time. Let's set money aside. And take your hand. Let's set money aside. Tap on the table. Let's set money aside. If it wasn't an issue, would you want to work with me? If money wasn't an issue, let's set money aside. If it wasn't an issue, do you value what the company has to offer? Do you see the vision that we see? How about this one? I don't want to force you into something that you're not ready for, but I also don't want you to miss out. If I can come up with a way for us to work together, would you be open to that? Would you allow me to help you? You see that silence, right? I'm silent. So if we can make that happen, would you want to get started right away? See, guys, those are easy, simple, non-threatening, but in your face with the I'm here to serve you and help you type of attitude. So take those, memorize those, and then start using it. And catch yourself when you go, well, nobody wants to work with me because it's too expensive. Nothing is too expensive to somebody who really wants it. They will find a way to go get it and to make it happen. They're just not open to making it happen. And you, as a business owner, have to accept that and realize that you're wasting your time trying to convince somebody to do something that they're really not interested in doing. Because if I came up to them and I said, okay, I have, well, I don't know, a Mercedes 2019, 2020 Mercedes, haven't even hit the market yet. And if you can come up with $500, $1,000 within the next 24 hours, it's all yours. No more payments, yours 100%. How many people would come up with the money then? If I say to you, hey, I'm going to give you a brand new, 5,000 square foot home, everything paid for, house cleaning, yard person, completely furnished for you and your family for the rest of your life. In 24 hours, you just need to come up with between $500 to $1,000. They moving? They probably be like, oh, whoa, I gotta go, right? So guys, your job is not to convince. Your job is to be a consultant, to ask questions, listen for an answer, hear them out, and then feed back what they said to you, and then offer a solution if there's one that they're open to accepting. I hope that brought you value. I want to see you completely remove that price issue. It's not the price that's the issue, it's how many people you're sharing what you do with. That's the true issue. Because if you really ask yourself, well, how many people have I shared that with? If it's not at least 3 a week, you're not on track. If you really want to take your business to that whole new level, it needs to be 3 a day. So that's where you want to start with. Ask yourself those questions. Kathy McReynolds, your fun, money, and skill coach. Guys, if you enjoy this tip on how to remove price as an objection, and you want other tips just like that, join us in our free Facebook group, the Fun and Freedom Movement. We are the Fun and Freedom Movement group on Facebook. I'll leave the link down below so you can join us there. If you're already in this group, go get somebody else and get them in here so we can get them more tips like this and help them change their life and grow their business. All right, y'all. See you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.